Hi everybody, welcome back Life in the Woods Renaissance with me, Sid, and you probably guess where I am. I am currently staring at about 220 skeletons. I just need to go and grab one of those, and there's always a few that survive, but it doesn't matter. Well, I can't see a damn thing. Is that a mole? That's a mole. Yeah, I figured I was going to need. Ooh, look at that, like fairies. I figured I was going to need to repair quite a bit of my kit. This, I'm not so worried about these because they're not enchanted, but these need them breaking on them and yada yada, and we need to repair this and that and the other and stuff and things and all sorts of things going on down here. Now I've also I have let me go and get these in here. There's a whole load more over here. What else have we got now? Alright, 5 protection and breaking, 3 protection. Yeah, not worth the effort. We'll just repair those up as a helmet. I've been doing a little bit of housekeeping, so you know, just I'm not really desperate to keep these. It's just that obviously we have them. I think that's probably, you know, it's a very definite case of got it, so I'm going to use it kind of thing. Similar to these, you know, at some point I want to make a dispenser or something, and where's my good bow gone? Thank God for that. Oh, that was very, very nearly a salty John. Yeah, but yeah, I do desperately need to repair this stuff, so this seems like the ideal opportunity. That's an unbreaking one. We can use that as a repair means, because that's a power 2, however. Yeah, I don't know. I may get around to... Oh, God, there's just so much stuff here, it's a joke. Yeah, we may get around to doing something with this lot at some point, but at the meantime, we're just trying to make best use of our time. So I am obviously back, so I'm guessing you've figured out that we didn't really see anything particularly worthwhile. Anything worthwhile at all? Probably not. Got a few plants that we hadn't previously got, but that was pretty much it. Leather pants, let's get some of those repaired. I'm not bothered about thorns, so they can go in, that can go in there. Right, and then we can do that and that, and we are almost, not quite, but almost there. Not bothered about that one. Oh, that's actually not a bad one for a skelly drop. Yeah, I think that will. And that's not really worth keeping either, other than for, you know, random loots and stuff. Okay. Ow, he had thorns. Might as well grab this lot while we're here. I don't know how many there are, but it will not take me long. So I'm going to go and get my stuff repaired and things, and I will be back with you in a little while. I'll keep those because I keep on forgetting that when I dump all of my inventory into these barrels, they yeah, they go in and I lose all my arrows, and of course infinity is no good unless you have one arrow, so yeah, swings and roundabouts. So anyway, I just need to do a bit of repairing. I need to probably enchant my featherfall boots with unbreaking if I can. and I'll be back with you in a moment. Okay, got everything done except for the diamond leggings, which obviously, you know, meh. We don't care about because they're not enchanted. They're only diamond leggings. We can get more diamonds, we just have to go dig for those. So the plans for today, well, first things first, I want to try and get a couple, maybe 3 display areas done. So let me first off grab one of these. I am getting a little bit low on rainbow stuff, but the second plan I want to do is I want to start making my villager trading stroke holding area, which is going to take a bit of excavation, hence the repair. But let me first start off with the old. What do we get? Well, we got epiphytes, so we've got a patchy dwarf, we've got a cuthbert. I know that's one we got. I know we've also got that, but we didn't have harlequin mistletoe and we didn't have wildfire. So they are off. We're just missing 2 now. And you know, you can never have enough epiphytes, can you? We also picked up a dwarf palmetto while we're out there, which is a fern. I think that's everything in that respect, and that should be marked off, yes. Then in the multi-flower we completed the Achilles with the pretty Belinda. There you are. So that is now a complete set of the Achilla. I don't know how you pronounce those. I know nothing about flowers. And we got the Dahlia, or the Dahlia. We got the Fascination, which is the Dahlia, and I think that was the only one of those. Oh no, we need lemon elgins, hawkweed, hydrangeas, lilies. We've got all of the lilies, which is nice. They are here. There's only, I mean, not a lot of them, but you know, we got them all. So good. We don't have to worry about lilies anymore. Lupines. We didn't get any Nemsa, but we did. Well, we got the jaded and the pink Nemsa. I think I'd already got the juicy fruits, jaded, pink, jaded. There you go. Where's the Nemsia? Juicy fruits I'd already got, yeah. So that was those. Single flower, we got Burning Love. So there's that one. So that should be done. And then Forest, nothing. Freshwater, we got the last 2 freshwater ones, which was, of course, the Amazon Sword. So I'm going to take one of those and put that over there. And the Wright's Water Nymph. So we'll put 2 of those. Yeah, we'll just put 2 of the. In fact, no, we'll put 2 of each in, and we'll keep 1 of each in the collection. The only problem is this is now going to over. I'm going to have to overflow these down here. That's fine. We'll live. Fungus we didn't get. Grass, we got the cord grass, so we did pretty well there. The grasses there, cord grass. Didn't get the ground cover, didn't get the immersed. Got the prickly lettuce for the plains. Of course we know about that because that's the one we stood on. So we definitely know we found that one. We also picked up a 9 bark for the shrubs and the purple flowering vine. So the 9 bark for the shrubs, that goes in there. The purple flowering vine, we only did get 1, so I am very tempted to grow that and let it just grow in the background there. But that is pretty much it in terms of what we picked up for, you know, our outing. Not as much as I would have liked, but yeah, can't have everything. Didn't find anything. What's the word I'm looking for? Didn't find anything relating whatsoever for ruins, other than the one that, you know, we'd seen before. Yeah, I'll leave you there. I can trim that once it's grown. So what I was thinking this episode was we're going to have a bash at getting the mountain, because we've got the mountain. If I can find the mountains, here we go. So mountains, we've got the full set. Let me just pop those up there, pop that down here. So we should have a, they take a couple of those, couple of those, couple of those, couple of those. There should be 9, I think, mountain items. That's Northern Willow herb, isn't it? Yes. Scarlet Trumpet. Yellow Bellflower. That's a plains. Oh, that's a jungle. What's that doing in there? Jungle. Hang on. Yeah, there's something wrong here. Anyway, the iris is the other mountain. Oh, we've got. Damn it. There was more than 9. There's our mountain ones down to the iris, bystort, and the prickly lettuce is plains. That's a jungle. That's a jungle. That's a jungle. But they actually need, we need jungle anyway, but that's fine. So that's the mountainous ones, and the other one we've got complete, well, apart from vines, which I'm going to wait for this to grow a little bit before we do a vine display, is jungle. And we've got pretty much everything from jungle now. So we've got all that. Let me just grab a whole bunch of these. I'll grab a couple of each of them, or one if the lobster claw. I should have more than one lobster claw, surely. We can fix the lobster claw problem. That is not a, by throwing it on the ground. No, I meant to change over to my thing just in case. Oh, I see you, matey. Yeah, just in case there was any unwelcome guests about the place. The main ones we don't want to see is the green exploding ones. All right, that's simple enough. Okay. Right. This is how. Once you got a couple going, it's almost like drumming your finger. 1, 2. Okay, that's a lobster claw. Anyway, let me get the rest of these pulled together, and I will see you over in the botanical garden. All right, I think we've got a selection of stuff. It's a lovely fresh morning. God rays are coming through the bamboo. I'm going to say trees, but technically not trees, more like bamboo. First things first, splash. Right, water nymph, 1 and 2, and Amazon sword, 1 and 2. There we go. Water display. This display is now complete. So in terms of jungle, the displays that we've got the most, the mountain display is technically quite challenging, because we need to make it look mountainous in a very limited space. Now this has got more space than this corner over here, so I think we're going to try and make this the mountain display, and for that we are going to need blocks. We're going to need stone for one. Have I got just bog standard stone anywhere? Blocks. See, we've got a little, not a lot. We've got gravel, that's always handy. We will of course need dirt, and we will most definitely need 1 or 2 grass blocks to give it some colour. In terms of its overall appearance, I'm not going to grab a whole lot of this, but just enough. It's going to be, out of all of them, probably a blander one, because obviously the idea is it's mountainous and not very pleasant. And maybe a bit of snow actually wouldn't go amiss either. Let's see what we can come up with, shall we? In terms of the plants, how much have we got to plant? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10 plants. So I need 10 patches of dirt. What we probably need to do is think. I need to go. First things first. What I need to do is grab some snow, which I should have grabbed while we were over there, if I've got any. I don't need a lot, but a little bit would be handy. Is it going to melt though? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Snow's one of those things I never really build with much, and I know a lot of people build with it to doing modern builds and stuff a hell of a lot. So, have I got any? I suppose that should be the first question. Snow. Got a little bit of snow. Right. Now I thought you could make. No, you can only make snow blocks. Interesting. And we've only got enough for 2. Also interesting. No, we haven't. We've got loads. Look. Now, what can you use? You can make that. Okay, that's fine. Take those with us then. That may work, may not. We'll give it a try. Worst case scenario, it melts. Best case scenario, it doesn't. So let me just do a little bit of planning and a little bit of thinking and finagling, and I'll be right back with you. Alright, so not much to look at. It is literally a bit of stone and a mountain. But I think with a little bit of now scarlet trumpet, I'm guessing this could be quite large, so we'll put one of you there and one of you there. House leeks, one there, maybe one there. Edelweiss or Edelweiss, or however you want to pronounce it. Now, obviously there are limitations to what you can plant this stuff on, which is why I've given myself plenty of options. Alpine bellflower, pretty. There you go. Alpine armoria. What we got left? Yellow bellflower. One there, maybe one there. We've got the iris. We can get one here, maybe one there. Finally, the crisp plant, which is probably the least attractive of the lot, but we'll put one there and one back here. And obviously that will grow up nice, and some of these will be, I think, let me just have a look. How big? That's beautiful. Some of these are bigger than others. Yeah. So that's the mountain plant display. There's not a huge amount to it. This, let me just quickly sleep. This area down here, I am thinking we want to save for the multi-plants, because that's probably the biggest selection of plants. Whereas this is a fairly limited selection with, you know, nothing overly large growing there. However, before I use up all this bone meal, I need to go and plant and harvest a couple of these jungle trees, because the next one we want to do, the next display, is the jungle display, which means that I want to get a whole load of this going on. Oh well, that's how much did we get there? Probably enough, actually, if I'm being honest with myself. Well, which obviously I am, because it's kind of pointless not to be. And we want to grab some of this wood. We probably need something to jump up on, but in the absence of anything else, we'll use the same wood we're harvesting. Whee! Okay. And we'll just let that lot can despawn all of it on its little lonesome. So yeah, there's our mount. We actually also do need one important thing, don't we? We need to label that or sign it or whatever. Have I got a sign? The answer would appear to be no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn it, stop with the... Okay, we'll just grab that and grab those, and this is... Did I label these as... Oh, just mountain, didn't I? So, there we go. We've got lots and lots of space. This is why I'm not cramming everything in now. Just because I can at the moment. And we can always add more if we kind of run a bit shy later. Right, jungle display. This one is going to be more challenging. It's going to be over in here, so you're going to have to move. We are definitely going to need dirt and grass, and we're definitely going to want the grass to spread. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll get this floor out, replace it with dirt. We'll give it a little bit of dimensionality, a bit of a 3D going on, and we'll be good and happy, I suppose, hopefully. Yeah, let me just whack a bit of that in. Then we can come out like that, perhaps. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Right, so then what we're going to do is we are going to want to pop in a bit of tree there, and maybe... I don't know whether I can get away. Let me just check something here. No, I can't get away with that there. But we can... get that in. That gives us a little bit of something going on there, and maybe just a little bit of a bush going there. Maybe nothing too fancy. I think that's probably a good idea, because we've got to get a lot of growth in this area, and it's going to be challenging, I think, to say the least. If I were... Have I not got about my personage? Yes, we have got about my personage. Right, that lot can get out of my way. That and that can go. And what we almost certainly want to do is chisel up as this borderless pane. Bonk and bonk. Because again, this is... Oh. Yeah. Word to the wise, panes on carpenter's blocks don't always work so well. So yeah, always shift click them in. That just gives that there. Now we're going to need to wait for this this grass to grow a little bit, I think. I also would like to, when I go to plants, I did bring a couple of just these to go. Now what I really want to avoid is having this lot spreading everywhere, which could be easier said than done, but we'll stick one of those there and one of those there, and we'll stick one of those there and one there. That should be fine, and then we'll deal with it if it spreads out, because it's not the end of the world. It's just going to be a bit of a pain if they do. And then in plant terms, we've got all sorts of plants, and we're going to have to be a little bit more reserved than these. Now these things are pretty big, so these are going to go at the back as well as that. That needs to probably go back here. And then we've got a bit of this going on, and again this is just going to be a matter of scattering it around. I think I've got no real solid design in my mind's eye for this lot, so yeah, a bit of lobster claw maybe there. Okay, a bit of the unfortunate shaped plant there. We've got a lollipop plant, and this is, what was you were a staghorn club moss. Cool. Lollipop plant, you look like you might be quite large actually. Stick you to the back, and we can just pop all of those back away. That gives us these. See what I mean? We've got an awful lot of this, an awful lot of these to place. But you kind of would expect jungle to be a busy area anyway, because it's of you know, they are particularly, well, the things grow pretty efficiently in jungles, I think. So we do need to just get in here. That's torch ginger. You are tall. I think we're going to try and pass you off back there. Honey spurge, I don't think is tall, so you can go back there, but I know the Madagascar palm is quite a... You've already got something, haven't you? Madagascar palm there. Jungle display, almost. Right, let me just put all of those away. Those obviously need all to go back in their respective chests over the other things, but that gives us another display there. Bang. Jungle. I'll probably stick one on that side as well. And then the only other thing which we have which is complete is vines, which we may get away by around here somehow. If I were to have a vine display where you can walk in and walk around, possibly. Let me just clean myself up a little bit, and I'll be back in a moment. All right, now as you know, I was planning originally to do a little bit of work under the village. That is now... Wow, I'll leave you there. Self-set. Okay. I have, however, got some ancient trees, which I want to just try something with, but I've realised this particular one, the Cyperus, I'm missing one, by the way. Missing one ancient tree, so we're not going to have a complete set, but we have now got Cyperus wood. Early doors, we're not going to have that anyway, but we can certainly use the scythe to get as many of these saplings, because this one I think I only had one of, which obviously now I have 7 of, and this one, the whatever you are, the Nucis, I have no idea how big this tree is. Oh wow, it's a tall one, that's for sure. Now I am missing this one, the Tuopa sapling, so I'm going to have to hope that we find that at some point in the not too distant future. But for now, we'll get the wood. I'm not too worried about the wood at the moment. This is just quite literally to get the sapling. Let's count up. Oops, changed words. It's one of those interesting things actually. Considering Mojang seemed to be obstinately refusing that what players want is more building blocks. One of the modded Minecraft mods that gets most people excited, or some of the ones that get most people excited the most. What are you like then? kind of a nice chocolatey brown. You're a bit of a pale orangey colour. Tend to be the mods that have building blocks. So somewhere wires are getting crossed, I think. Anyway, let me just get rid of these. What I was just wanting to see is if we could try something. I don't know whether this will work, but obviously we've got these areas coming along here now. We've also got this area going into the botanical garden. Let's just start over there, I think, with this, because if it works then I can repeat this quite a bit around the place on the outside. So for example, we have got a spot here. We're going to take a large flower pot. We are going to take a piece of garden soil and we are going to plant a Port-4 sapling in there. Now, bone meal apparently will not work or crash again. But of course the nice thing with these is you can do that with the old compost and you get miniature versions. And now it's unfortunate that you get this stupid gap, but hell, you know, I'll live with it. Because what it means we can do now is out around this area we are going to have some of the normal large trees about, but what we can do is we can decorate a few of these areas with these pots. We can pop in, we'll have a lattice sapling in there, we'll have that sapling in there, we'll get our compost and we'll have that, and whoa, now that didn't play nicely, but that's not a problem because we can I don't know whether to I'm going to do this. If I do, yeah, I'm going to have to do that one as well, aren't I? Damn it. Huh. Oh well. We need to do those then. So that was a, was it a, oh, I've lost them. I think it was the latter and something else. So I'm going to get those quickly put around the place just to see what we get. I'm guessing that was probably either just a glitch or not. Who knows with that sapling, but we'll give it a try with another one. I'm fairly certain I've got more of them. Because we've got the Kypris sapling, so we'll take you and put you there. We've also got the Noosis sapling. Port-4 sapling we've done. What was it? It was a, no, it wasn't a Sakura, it was a Sarasu and a Latter, wasn't it? I need to grow some more of those at some point as well. Get those done. Back in a mo, just we'll see how those look. But I think they will just add a little bit of something around the place. And I have been using these, but not in the pots. So thanks to C, I think it was C who pointed those out, that I'd not been using them. As I say, I have been using them. I just haven't been using them a lot. Let's try a Salix sapling in that one. Not with that, with that. Okay, and then we'll stick a Delnus sapling, because I've got no idea what on earth that is. Ugh. It's ugly, that's what it is, but it's fine. Anyway, I'll get the rest done, back in a bit. So, if you're getting that problem with these things not growing properly, relog, you'll find the saplings still there. So we've got a few, we've got like little what's the word, boulevard of trees coming down here. In fact, I've already taken a screenshot of this, but I'm going to take another one because it now looks better. Look, it's all starting to grow in and bed in, and we're getting these coming around. We're going to have to do something to stop those spreading. I may just go with a button actually. Yeah, it's going to be difficult over here though, isn't it? Because that spread, gone down and then spread, and that could do the same. Oh, you know what? We'll worry about that later. For the time being, screenshot. There you go, one thumbnail. yeah, so we've got those. Then we've obviously got these two over here. Oh, grab that quick before it grows. I might actually, what are you? A Delmus sapling? Yeah, and you are a jungle sapling. The self sets again. This particular feature of the thing that, you know, puts saplings back in the ground when you chop them down. Then over this side we've got more going down here, so these just little pots making the place just a little bit more friendly, I think is the word. Now I think we're going to put this one right back up here, and we're going to use just bone meal this and get, what are you? You're just a tall, yeah, that's fine. I want to get one of every ancient tree planted, and we'll actually go, and that was a Delmus, wasn't it? I think. What did I do with them? What did I do with them? I did something with them, but I don't know what I did with them. There, that's what I did with them. Now, obviously, from a point of view of me, I can, you know, go up and that's cedron leaf, that's oak wood post, which is clearly isn't an oak wood post, but that doesn't matter because it doesn't know. But this is Delmus wood, so this is going to be a Delmus. There you go, labelled for the visitors to read what kind of tree it is. And we'll do the same around the place with more of the trees as well. But on the whole, I'm happy with that. That's a nice little bit of work. I think next episode, I promise we will start working with the villagers and doing some work underneath the actual the compound. But we've got 3 areas complete, 4 if you include this one through here, and that leaves us with the big long one down there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 more. That should be plenty, and we should have no trouble filling those with epiphytes and all the good stuff. And we've also got some space outside for a few bits and pieces as well. So yeah, but next episode, villager work, I think. But until then, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. And bye for now.